Hi, I'm Jen Sletton, a registered dietitian. In light of the current global situation, our health is of the utmost importance. We are here to help you reach your healthy weight and fitness goals and also help you enhance your immune system along the way. Protecting your overall health from the three types of stress, mental, nutritional, and physical, will keep your metabolism and immune system in tip-top shape. To start off this 6-week series, this video and our time together will focus on aiming for balance in each of these areas. By the end of this video, you'll be able to assess where you're at with your mental health and your nutrition, and also begin your physical health assessment. It'll be important for each of us to first evaluate where we stand in each of these areas so that you can successfully move forward. So let's talk about mental stress first. What happens to our body when we feel mental or psychological stress? Well, some level of stress is normal and helps our bodies prepare for our environment. However, when we get overly stressed or if stress is prolonged, it can affect our health negatively. Here's an example of how the production of the stress hormones epinephrine and norepinephrine increase heart rate, blood pressure, and increase the hormone cortisol. Excess cortisol from prolonged stress is not great for our overall health. Tryptophan, serotonin, dopamine, our good mood chemicals in our brain, can be affected along with food cravings and chronic inflammation and weight gain. Sometimes we may not even realize how big an impact stress may be having on our health and well-being. So how do you know if mental stress is affecting your health? So these are some signs to look for. Maybe you're feeling some irritability or restlessness or low energy, extra fatigue, even just feeling overwhelmed or worrisome. Also, sleeping too little or too much can be a sign. Headaches or stomach issues are another way that we can feel extra stress. Sometimes if we're not interested in things that we once enjoyed, that could also be a sign. So do you think that you're managing your stress well after looking at the checklist? I want to share with you some tips to manage stress now. Most health professionals would say to start with sleep. Sleep plays a vital role not only in our mental health, but also can influence the stress hormone cortisol. When cortisol levels increase, this can lead to increased blood sugar, weight gain, and potentially prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Poor sleep is also associated with the hormones ghrelin and leptin that influence our appetites and cravings. More on food cravings in video 3. So try to get at least 7 hours of sleep per night. Sleep is a great way to regain energy and boost healing, as well as reset your mind and body for the next day. If you're having trouble in the sleep area, here's a few ideas to get you started. So each week we'll be diving in deeper about how to reduce mental stress. But to get you started this week, here's a list of ideas. So I mentioned sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours, but also keep at least one thing as a routine. Include healthy movement for sure. Plan to go outside daily, which will be helpful with time in nature, and you can get that vitamin C. Connect with friends and family more often. Read positive books, quotes, articles, podcasts. Practice healthy breathing exercises or meditation. Taking a bath can be helpful. Things like Tai Chi or yoga, that's another way to also help manage stress. And also even making time for an old hobby or learn a new one. Seeking out a counselor or a pastor or a health coach. There's a lot of telehealth options that are out there. Also talking to your dietitian about the good mood foods and supplements, or even talking to your doctor about an antidepressant can be helpful too. So anyway, this is a great checklist to really get you thinking of some things that you can do this next week to help your mental health. For this first week on nutritional stress, we'll focus on how to optimize the balance of your food choices to enhance your immune system and promote healthy weight. To ensure the best line of defense, maintaining a healthy immune system requires a balanced diet with a proper mix of energy from macronutrients, which includes proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. If there's an energy imbalance, primarily sugar, it causes negative effects on the body. Too little energy can cause the immune system to shut down and lead to an increased risk of infections. On the other hand, consuming too much energy, especially from sugar, can create, for some people, a chronic spike of glucose or sugar in the bloodstream. This can increase that cortisol that we talked about, that cortisol hormone, affecting insulin resistance and increasing the risk of diabetes, prediabetes, and heart disease. Aiming for balanced meals that includes healthy proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and especially fiber can make a huge difference in your overall health and can get you your best weight loss results. So here's an example of a balanced plate. This is the Fluid Fit plate. Here you'll see there are 3 servings of carbohydrates represented by a fruit, a potato, and milk. 2 to 4 servings of carbohydrate foods is a good amount for most of us. Going easy on the carbohydrates and choosing whole grains with fiber can help to normalize insulin and blood sugars. Fiber also gives us a feeling of fullness. The protein is represented here as meat. Protein has staying power so that we don't get hungry so soon. And then here's half the plate being vegetables. This represents a hefty portion of fiber. Fiber comes from your fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. It's easy to overeat those carbohydrates since they're convenient and many of us are drawn to them. We may need to be more mindful to ask ourselves as we look at our plates, where's the protein and where's the fiber? Are there ways to grocery shop so that your carbohydrates are whole grains that offer more fiber? Are you getting enough fruits and vegetables? All of these healthy foods also provide micronutrients. Some micronutrients like vitamin C and phytonutrients found in fruits and vegetables are extremely important for our immune system right now. Other micronutrients that are also important for our immune system include vitamin D and zinc. You'll get these from eggs, whole grains, and dairy or plant-based milks. I also want to touch on physical stress. It's important for us to find out if we are moving our bodies appropriately or in ways that can be harmful. Completing a movement assessment with a fluid health and fitness trainer to find out what compensation patterns we each use can be extremely helpful for us. So we have begun this journey with tips and strategies to improve your mental health and your nutritional and physical health. All these pieces will in turn protect and enhance your immune system. Each week we will have more great strategies to discover and apply. If you want to get detailed information on some of the fascinating science behind what I've touched on today, we have materials that will help you go deeper into this content. Also, you can use our goal setting form for week 1. Here are some goals to get you started on your journey with us. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.